So the Google Pixel 10 lineup is finally breaking cover on August 20th, 2025. But here's the twist. Not every model will actually be in your hands this month. Some fans might be celebrating at the end of August, while others will be stuck waiting until October. Google single quotes as going big this year. It's the Pixel's anniversary, and we're not just getting the usual upgrades, we're getting a full 4-device lineup: the Pixel 10, Pixel 10 Pro, Pixel 10 Pro XL, and the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. On top of that, Google's also got the Pixel Watch 4 and Pixel Buds 2a in the pipeline. It's a big moment, and naturally, expectations are sky-high. Now, why does this matter? Well, the Pixel series has always been about blending clean Android with cutting-edge AI features and some of the best smartphone cameras in the business. But this year, it's about more than just specs. It's about whether Google can make each model feel special in a market flooded with premium devices. And for the foldable, it's a direct shot at the Galaxy Z Fold 7, Oppo Find N5, and every other book-style foldable out there. Here's the timeline. Announcement day is August 20th. That's when we'll see Google's executives and engineers walk us through the new Tensor chip, camera upgrades, AI tools, and whatever clever features they've cooked up this time. Pre-orders will go live immediately after the event, and for most of the lineup, general availability is set for August 28th. If you're eyeing the regular Pixel 10, the Pixel 10 Pro, or the Pro XL, you can probably have one in your hands by the end of this month, assuming you jump on a pre-order early. But the Pixel 10 Pro Fold, that's where things get tricky. Rumors suggest it could be pushed back all the way to October 9th. Same goes for the Pixel Watch 4 and Pixel Buds 2a. Nothing's confirmed yet, but if you've got your heart set on Google's foldable, you might need to be patient. That release gap is interesting because last year's Pixel 9 series landed earlier, August 13, 2024, so we're looking at about a week's delay compared to the previous generation. On paper, that's not a big deal. In practice, though, it could mean Google's fine-tuning something behind the scenes, maybe for hardware readiness, maybe for supply chain reasons, or maybe to give the foldable a little extra spotlight. Later in the year, from a bear's perspective, this staggered release could work in your favor. If you're undecided, you can watch early reviews for the standard models before committing. And if you're leaning towards the foldable, you'll have a chance to see how it compares against the competition that's already been on the market for months. What I'm curious about is how Google positions each device this year. The Pro XL could be the go-to for people who want the absolute best camera package, while the standard Pixel 10 keeps things simple and relatively affordable. The foldable is the wild card. Google's first attempt didn't exactly dominate the market, so this year's model needs to be sharper, more refined, and priced to tempt people away from Samsung. And let's not forget the AI angle. The Pixel line has been leaning heavily into AI-assisted photography, voice features, and on-device processing. If Google can combine that with longer battery life, faster performance, and genuinely useful new tricks, it could push the Pixel 10 series into a stronger position than last year's lineup. So here's the bottom line. August 20th is the date to circle. Expect a packed event with 4 phones, a watch, and new earbuds, but keep in mind that you might be waiting until October if the foldable is on your wish list. Google's got 2 months to keep the hype alive for that one, and in the crowded world of premium smartphones, that's going to be a challenge. In the meantime, if you're going for the Pixel 10 or Pixel 10 Pro, you'll want to be ready to pre-order the moment the event wraps. These devices tend to sell fast at launch, especially in certain color options. Whether this year's Pixel family becomes a must-have or just another upgrade will depend on how well Google balances innovation, pricing, and availability. But one thing's for sure, we won't have to wait much longer to find out. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.